Hey, what's up? Today we are making something seriously next level. Khachapuri, Georgian classic cheesy and gooey bread made with that tangy, flavorful sourdough you love, and one egg yolk on top. As good as it sounds. Let's dive in, shall we? This is me, and in a medium-sized bowl, I'm gonna add 6 gram salt, followed by 180 gram water, 1 tablespoon extra virgin olive oil, mixy. I fed my starter last night because I wanted to make this recipe early morning. And look at it, it's still active. Bring the scale, and we need 75 gram of that active starter. Mixy again, and last but not least, 300 gram bread strong flour. Use your hand as a mixer hook. Bring everything together. Once you add a shaggy dough like this, don't bother yourself. Cover it up and let it rest for 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, flour up the surface. Not this much, but that's okay. Bring the dough on the surface, and if you know, you know. Fun part begin. Kneading time. Roll the dough on the surface and knead it. Which makes me always excited. Look at this happy face. Round it up once you had a smooth dough like this. This time into the smaller bowl because we want to see how it rises. But 1 hour later, I'm gonna be a little extra. Bring the dough on the surface one more time and fold it on itself couple of times to create a little bit more tension. I recommend you to not skip this part. Again, round it up, smooth it out into the bowl, and I'm gonna let it rise. Meanwhile, another exciting part is to prepare lots of cheese for the filling. Traditionally, they use some Georgian cheese, but we're gonna use a mix of mozzarella and feta cheese. You can use goat cheese too. After almost 3.5 hours at 27 degrees Celsius, the dough should look like this. Puffy, airy, lots of bubbles on the surface. Beautiful. Again, flour up the surface. Please punch that bad boy. Ah, satisfying. Separate it into 2 beautiful pieces. Now I'm gonna fold out the sides to the center and round it up with the help of the surface one last time. Let them rest for 10 to 15 minutes, then you can shape them. Or you can transfer them on a tray, cover them up, transfer them into the fridge for little extra flavor. If you want to get fancy, do this. Again, my room temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. Bake the same day or the next day, your choice. I put an upside down tray at the lower rack and set the oven at highest heat to preheat. Now let me show you 2 methods of shaping. Spread the dough a little bit, use a roller pin, and roll it out to an oval shape. If you care, something between 10 to 12 inch. And now time to load lots of cheese. I mean, as much as you like. Haha! Amazing. Time to close it up to a giant football. Make sure to pinch and seal the edges properly. Gorgeous. Now flip it on a baking paper or a baking mat. Easier to transfer. With your sharpest knife, time to slice it open. As simple as this. Have you seen this method? Actually, I learned this from a video, a Georgian restaurant in New York. Beautiful. Now let me show you the second method of shaping, which I guess it's a common method of shaping khachapuri, or what you like to call it, kachapuri. Again, roll it to an oval shape. This time a bit wider, loaded with lots of cheese again, but this time on the corners. Now time to roll it and tuck it. Like so, we have 2 sides crust loaded with cheese. Now close the corners and pinch them up. Like so, you have a boat shape. As simple as this. This one also on the baking mat. Open it up, cause we not finished yet, my friend. I'm gonna load the cheese for the second time on the center. That's why some people like to call it cheese boat. It's a boat loaded with cheese. What can be better than this? Now I'm gonna let them proof for 15 to 30 minutes. Again, I'm gonna prepare my topping, which is only the egg yolk. If you want to use the whole egg, you need to add it at the last minutes of baking so it's cooked properly. But I don't want to do that. And here are my mistakes. Spray water to create steam, which was unnecessary. Bake them on the lower rack and at 220 degrees Celsius, which obviously wasn't perfect. Bake for 10 to 15 minutes, and I didn't get a good color on my bread. But it's still gorgeous, right? Immediately put the egg yolk and 1 or 2 knob of butter. Don't worry about the egg yolk, it's gonna get cooked from that extreme heat. Time to mix everything to create a mouth-watering dish. Oh my god. And this is the one with the cheesy crust. I decided to bake another one at higher rack near the center, this time at highest temperature, 250 degrees Celsius. Not more than 12 minutes. And that's what I'm talking about. Believe me when I say for a moment I was speechless. Tasting time. Forget about diet today. This is the first one, the last one, and this is the one with the cheesy crust. Ultimate satisfaction. Oh my god. Dip into that yolky, buttery, cheesy sauce and enjoy this beautiful piece of beauty. Make sure to use upside down tray and get this beautiful bottom crust. The combination of butter, egg yolk, and 2 kinds of cheese. It's gooey, salty, cheesy, buttery. All of the good things at the same time. Amazing. Nothing can beat classic. Classic recipes. Alright, I guess that was it. Like always, keep baking and take a good care of yourself. Oh, and if you don't want to miss my next recipe, you need to subscribe my channel. You know, right? Have a great weekend.